Over the past few days, social media has been buzzing with a compelling topic that unexpectedly linked two global superstars, Taehyung and Selena Gomez. What captivated millions was not gossip or speculation, but the undeniable truth that Taehyung's presence at the TIRTIR event in Los Angeles generated massive attention from the American beauty and entertainment community. Selena's name surfaced naturally, not through rumors, but because videos and photographs of Taehyung spread across platforms frequented by beauty creators, skincare enthusiasts, and Hollywood audiences, many of whom also follow Selena Gomez. Hashtags like #TaehyungGlow and #TIRTIRXV began trending alongside #SelenaSkincare, creating an organic digital tapestry where fans and professionals alike dissected the subtle parallels in their luminous personas. TikTok algorithms, ever attuned to viral beauty moments, amplified short-form clips of Taehyung's poised demeanor, drawing in users who typically engage with Selena's rare beauty tutorials for their shared ethos of effortless radiance. In essence, the association between their names emerged not from whisperings or assumptions, but from the real measurable impact of Taehyung's appearance, which sent shockwaves through the international beauty industry. This wasn't a fleeting meme or engineered crossover. It was the culmination of cultural currents converging, Taehyung's K-pop-rooted authenticity meeting Hollywood's polished vulnerability, both champions of a beauty paradigm that prioritizes inner light over superficial shine. From the moment Taehyung stepped into the TIRTIR LA venue on November 15, 2025, every eye in the room shifted toward him. Photographers who had been casually adjusting their settings suddenly froze, influencers paused mid-conversation, even staff members found themselves glancing repeatedly at the entrance. The air hummed with an electric hush, broken only by the faint click of shutters and the murmur of excited whispers. Taehyung's arrival felt almost cinematic, soft lights reflecting off his features, the quiet confidence in his posture, and the serene elegance he naturally carried, evoking the opening scene of a film where the protagonist enters not with fanfare, but with an unspoken promise of depth. His aura filled the atmosphere even before the event officially started. An effortlessly magnetic energy that seemed to draw every lens, every gaze, every heartbeat in the room toward him. It was as if the venue itself recalibrated, the ambient chatter softening into a reverent backdrop, scented with the fresh, citrusy notes of TIRTIR's signature cushions mingling with the subtle cologne of anticipation. What made the moment even more extraordinary was how effortlessly Taehyung commanded the space. People often talk about stage presence or star aura. Yet what Taehyung radiated was something deeper, calm, refined, yet overwhelmingly captivating. Beauty influencers later shared in interviews that they had never seen a male celebrity whose skin looked that flawless in real life. Under unforgiving high-definition cameras, where even tiny pores usually stand out, Taehyung's complexion glowed softly, as if naturally illuminated from within. This wasn't mere genetics, it echoed the disciplined simplicity of his known skincare ethos, gentle cleansers, hydration layers, and a philosophy of self-care drawn from his own reflections in past interviews, where he emphasized balance over excess, much like a minimalist artist refining a canvas to its purest form. Many began calling him a living soft filter, an embodiment of the clean, refined aesthetic that many beauty brands try to achieve through heavy editing. But Taehyung needed no filter. His beauty translated perfectly into real life as if he carried his own light source, a phenomenon rooted in the psychological allure of authenticity. Studies on charisma suggest that such unadorned presence triggers a mirror neuron response in observers, fostering an instinctive connection that feels both intimate and aspirational. Clips of Taehyung circulated online. The global beauty community picked them up instantly. Hollywood skincare fans, many of whom also follow celebrity beauty figures like Selena Gomez, began sharing the content widely. Naturally, Selena's name began appearing alongside Taehyung's, not as a fabricated narrative, but as a reference point for Hollywood's own clean glow standards. Forums on Reddit /skincare addiction and Instagram comment threads buzzed with side-by-side comparisons, not of rivalry, but of synergy. Selena's dewy, inclusive vibe from her rare beauty line juxtaposed against Taehyung's ethereal poise, both heralding a shift from high-drama glam to sustainable, soulful luminosity. People were essentially saying, Hollywood has Selena, Korea has Taehyung, and Taehyung is redefining the glow. This comparison sparked countless discussions. How could a Korean idol captivate the entire American beauty scene with just one event? What made his presence so unique? Why was his name suddenly everywhere? from beauty TikTok to fashion editors' group chats? These questions proliferated in podcast episodes and newsletter dispatches, dissecting not just the visuals, but the cultural ripple. Taehyung's event timing aligned with a post-pandemic craving for serene escapism, where his tranquil energy offered a balm against the noise of accelerated trends. Taehyung didn't just attend the event, he elevated it, transforming a product launch into a cultural symposium on reimagined masculinity and beauty. What many fans may not know is that long before Taehyung officially became TIRTIR's global ambassador, several international brands had already approached him with offers. But Taehyung chose a brand that aligned with his personal values and aesthetics: calm, elegant, warm, and authentic. And it proved to be a perfect match, one that resonated with his artistic soul, evident in his photography and music where subtlety reigns supreme. Since Taehyung joined, TIRTIR's sales skyrocketed across multiple regions. Industry experts call this phenomenon the Taehyung effect, a measurable impact where his influence directly boosts brand visibility and demand worldwide. Analytics from platforms like Google Trends show spikes of over 300% in searches for TIRTIR post-announcement, with similar surges in affiliate sales on Sephora's US site, underscoring how his endorsement doesn't just sell products, it sells a lifestyle of quiet confidence. During the LA event, TIRTIR staff shared their genuine surprise at how Taehyung interacted with everyone in the venue. He did not act like a global superstar with millions of fans. He greeted each person with a gentle nod and warm smile, acknowledging staff with the same sincerity he offered influencers and VIPs. Even when surrounded by cameras and tight schedules, Taehyung never rushed. His presence brought a sense of calmness that almost felt like a soft breeze flowing through the bustling venue, easing the frenetic pace into moments of genuine exchange. One heartwarming moment, shared quietly by staff who witnessed it, highlighted Taehyung's character even more. A young staff member struggled to move a large box of product displays across the walkway. Without hesitation, Taehyung stepped aside, gently moved part of the setup, and cleared the path. It was a small gesture, almost too small for cameras to catch, but it left a deep impression. Another anecdote whispered among the crew involved Taehyung pausing to compliment a designer's intricate floral arrangement on the display table, asking thoughtful questions about its inspiration that turned a routine setup into a brief, inspiring dialogue. To many, this moment reflected who Taehyung truly is. A superstar on the outside, but humble, thoughtful, and empathetic at his core, qualities that echo the relational depth in his lyrics and friendships. It is no surprise, then, that Taehyung's appeal has spread far beyond the K-pop fandom. Actors, musicians, and influencers throughout the United States have expressed admiration for his style, personality, and unique aura. One Hollywood stylist wrote, "Taehyung doesn't dress to impress. He dresses to express. And people feel that." Similarly, a rising indie singer on TikTok confessed in a duet video, "Watching Taehyung move is like studying poetry in motion. It's got me rethinking my entire stage vibe." Even daily activities like how Taehyung held a TIRTIR product or how he gently touched his hair became viral clips. His movements were subtle, unforced, and almost poetic. Every detail about Taehyung felt intentional yet natural, polished yet effortless, as if each gesture were a brushstroke in an ongoing masterpiece of self-presentation. If Hollywood celebrates Selena Gomez for her soft, glowing aesthetic, Taehyung represents the same essence in a masculine form, gentle yet striking, luminous yet calm. Their aesthetics parallel each other in ways that caught the attention of the beauty community, not as a romantic pairing, but as two global icons embodying the rise of natural beauty in their own fields. Selena's campaigns often highlight vulnerability through textured, lived-in skin. Taehyung's embody resilience through a seamless, sun-kissed clarity, both challenging the airbrushed ideals of yesteryear and paving the way for a more inclusive, gender-fluid beauty narrative. What many armies might not know is that after the event, several prestigious beauty magazine editors in the US began discussing the possibility of including Taehyung in their list of global beauty icons of the year. Publications like Allure and Vogue Beauty floated his name in editorial meetings, citing not just his visuals, but his holistic embodiment of grace. Their reasoning was clear. Taehyung's beauty isn't confined to his face. It's expressed through his mannerisms, the way he speaks with measured pauses that invite reflection, how he treats people with unwavering respect, the grace in his gestures that blend precision with fluidity, and the warmth in his gaze that lingers like a shared secret. Attendees at the event described Taehyung's presence as rare, the kind that doesn't need loud gestures or flashy outfits to attract attention. He didn't need dramatic poses to dominate the room. He simply existed, and everyone felt the shift, a subtle gravitational pull that redefined the event's energy from promotional to profoundly personal. Even a short clip of Taehyung holding a cushion compact reached millions of views. Not because of the product itself, but because of the aura he gave off. It elevated everything around him effortlessly, turning a mundane demo into a masterclass in tactile elegance. One prominent a beauty influencer remarked, "If anyone can make clean glow feel like an art form, it's Taehyung." Another, with a following in the millions, elaborated in her review, "Taehyung's not selling makeup, he's selling serenity. A reminder that true beauty blooms from within, unhurried and unafraid." Such comments are not mere flattery, they are recognition. Recognition that Taehyung has become a defining force in global beauty culture, transcending traditional boundaries and inviting a re-evaluation of what it means to be iconic in an era of filtered facades. All of this makes something abundantly clear. The connection between Selena Gomez's name and Taehyung was not fueled by gossip. It was the natural result of Taehyung breaking into the American beauty market with a level of influence so strong that it reached circles far beyond his usual fandom, bridging oceans through shared aspirations for authenticity. When someone's presence is powerful enough to organically attract the attention of Hollywood's beauty audience, it is no longer just virality, it is proof of global relevance, a testament to how one individual's quiet revolution can harmonize disparate worlds. In the end, this story isn't about who noticed Taehyung, it's about how Taehyung has become someone the world cannot help but notice, his influence weaving through the fabric of industries like a golden thread. From Seoul to Los Angeles, from army to Hollywood professionals, Taehyung's allure remains consistently powerful, a beacon that grows brighter with each unscripted moment. He is not just an idol. He is not just an ambassador. He is an unforgettable presence, a quiet, elegant force whose impact continues to expand across industries, cultures, and continents, hinting at horizons yet unexplored. Perhaps collaborations that blend K-beauty innovation with Hollywood storytelling, or campaigns that redefine global standards anew. Taehyung doesn't chase the spotlight. The spotlight follows him. And at TIRTIR LA, the world saw exactly why, witnessing not the end of a chapter, but the dawn of an enduring legacy.